All right, players. One of Frumpy Dump's closest friends testified against him today. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. Let's get into what happened today in Frumpy Dump's election interference case. Grab your tea, have a seat. Let's get into it. So they started off the morning with the Sandoval hearing. Now, I told you guys a little bit about that the other day, but it's basically standard in New York. It is required under law that a defendant who plans to testify in their own trial be giving a Sandoval hearing, which basically is an indicator of whether it would be a good idea for them to take the stand. They also went over some things that would be allowed and not allowed in this trial. For instance, they were allowed to have the transcript of the Access Hollywood tape. Y'all remember the grab 'em by the poop, that tape. However, they could not actually play the tape for the jury. So they can have the transcript, but not the actual tape. And then the prosecution began their opening statement. And according to reports, the first line was, "This case is about a criminal conspiracy and a cover-up. Donald Trump corrupted the 2016 election." They decreed and declared that it all began in August of 2015 when Frumpy Dump and Michael Cohen met with the National Enquirer publisher David Pecker, and they wanted him to suppress negative stories about Frumpy Dump. He said that Frumpy Dump then gave Michael Cohen $130,000 to pay Stormy Daniels to silence her. He covered up the payments by falsifying his business record. Prosecution also alleged in their opening that this isn't the only instance where the National Enquirer was paid to suppress a story, and they said that they have evidence to substantiate the conspiracy. They say that a doorman was paid $30,000 to suppress a story that he was trying to sell, that Frumpy Dump fathered children with several different women. Also, the Playboy model Karen McDougal was shopping her story when David Pecker paid her $150,000 to suppress her story. However, he became upset about that because Donald Trump did not reimburse him. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Prosecutors also say that they have a tape of a conversation that Michael Cohen had with Donald Trump about paying the money in cash and labeling the payment as advisory services. Now, the prosecution took about 45 minutes for their opening arguments. Now, Frumpy Dump's Cracker Jack Box legal team took about 25 minutes, and they basically said that Frumpy Dump is innocent. They said that it is not uncommon for celebrities to have what they call catch and kill stories, where they would work with different news organizations to suppress stories. However, this whole situation with Stormy Daniels and this $130,000 that was paid to Michael Cohen, they are alleging that they paid Michael Cohen a total of $450,000 because it was a legal expense, that he was his attorney. He was working for him. So they are alleging that Michael Cohen is basically out to get Donald Trump because his financial security is now at stake. They're saying that Michael Cohen is wanting to get Trump and get back at Trump for all of the things that, for taking away his financial security. So that was it for opening arguments. And then they moved straight over to the prosecution's first witness, which was David Pecker. Now, he was only on the stand for about 30 minutes because they ended early today because an alternate juror had a toothache and had to go to the dentist. So they did end early. Again, he was up there for about 30 minutes. He kind of explained his business, including how the company used checkbook journalism to pay for stories. He said that he would give his editors a number that they could spend, and it would be no more than $10,000 to investigate a story. To pay more, they would have to come to him about it. That was all we got out of him today. That was basically it for the day. I mean, other than David Pecker taking the stand, who was Frumpy Dump's friend, baby, they said that Frumpy Dump and David Pecker didn't even look at each other. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So remember, tomorrow we have that gag order hearing. That's going to be first and foremost. They're going to determine whether the judge is going to hear about the possible violations to the gag order and whether he is going to sanction Frumpy Dump $1,000 per post on Devil is a Lie Social. So that's what we have for today. All right, players, put your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you keep it right here, locked right here with the Black Accurate News, where you can get all of your updates. As soon as I know, you'll know. Put your thoughts in the comments, players. This is Double D Mo for the Black Accurate News.
You pay a lawyer. He's a lawyer. And they call it a legal expense. That's the exact term they used. legal expense in the books. And another thing that wasn't even said was we never even deducted it as a tax deduction.